this bubble tea, okay, we are going to talk about bubble tea, which is very fascinating. And globally it's become one standard drink, right? But where it started?
When we, in the beginning, we say that thanda chai, people will not accept it. But cold coffee is become more popular in Indian market. So we developed the tea, Thai tea for that. So, and it is one of the top selling. Don't copy the Thai style. You copy Indian style and add boba.
So they have both caffeine and the fiber that they're getting. And if you look at their boba when we saw in China, it comes in glasses that are this big.
Yeah, so what do you think? How are you meeting the international standards? Are we similar to what boba is received in Taiwan?
The boba business is not growing in Indian market because of the one reason, the consistency of cooking of tapioca pearls.
You know what, when I had that popping boba na, it remembered me for the days of magic pop we used to have, no?
Yeah.
In 90s kids. It remembered that.
So I met this chef who works for a big organization and I asked him, I'm like, so like, we talk healthy, but I don't see any of those products actually being healthy. He's like, Khaleel, India as a nation, we talk about going to the gym, but after the gym, we like eating samosa.
So you started Zawaa in 2018, wherein people understanding about boba was very less, right? So what were the initial challenges and how would you make sure that you're making a demand for people who don't know what boba is? So anybody who wants to start a new boba cafe, they can come to you, they can get all the products from Zawaa, right?
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of High on Why. Today we are joined by two entrepreneurs shaping India's bubble tea industry from the ground. Khais Sait, founder of Zawaa Foods, launched India's first authentic tapioca pearl manufacturing company in 2018. He is reducing reliance on imports and building a new category locally. Joining him is Khaleel Sait, marketing director at Zawaa Foods. Together, they are not just building a beverage business, they are building an industry with purpose. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Khaleel. It was really, good to have you here. Thanks for making that time and being here at High on Why.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first question goes to you, sir. This bubble tea, okay, we are going to talk about bubble tea, which is very fascinating. And globally, it's become one standard drink, right? But where it started? It started from Taiwan in 1980s, right?
Yes.
And I think I'm not very sure how you wanted to project that in India, but I feel you would have derived it to the Indian local market, right? So how was that for you?
See, when we do the comparison with the Taiwanese market and Indian market, when we, in the beginning, we say that thanda chai, people will not accept it. But cold coffee is become more popular in Indian market. So the best way to start, infuse the boba into cold coffee. So from there, slowly, we can show them, yes, tea is a better option for cold tea. So we developed the tea, Thai tea for that. So, and it is one of the top selling. Now, matcha is a trend for Gen Z and it is getting more popular. And we developed the matcha also for Indian market, matcha premix. Then what we did it, instead of Thai style is more watery side. So what we did it, infused with our traditional drinks.
Okay.
Like most of the place are special chocolate drinks, strawberry shakes. Everywhere you can add boba. In now we are manufacturing 3 type of boba: popping boba, tapioca pearls, and konjac boba. So each and every item in different way you can add into the drinks. So typically Indian style is thick shakes. So you know that in last 10-15 years, a lot of thick shake brands come.
Correct.
So there we infuse the boba.
Okay.
So what we are saying, don't copy the Thai style. You copy Indian style and add boba.
Yeah, because, having your own product makes you sustain for a longer time is what I guess.
So the thing is, like example, morning taking breakfast is the Taiwanese style. Example, Taiwanese, even Nepal also, they early morning they start boba. But in India, no. Because in typically Indian house, they make breakfast. So you take the breakfast from the home, then you come to the your workplace or anything. But what they do, they come out from the home early. On the way, they take a bubble tea and go to home. So go to office. They consume the tea as a cold tea, plus they consume the boba.
So they have both caffeine and the fiber that they're getting. And if you look at their boba, when we saw in China, it comes in glasses that are this big. So it is very filling for them, sustain them throughout the day. And their life is also much more fast-paced than our life is. We are a bit more relaxed and laid back. And he'd sent me to restaurants at time, help them with their recipe. I'm not doing this. He's like, why? And I'm like, he wants me to make something for him that I made for everyone. He just wants to do that. There's no point. And I'm like, just copy and paste, put something.
Like
Because you need to be creative as a restaurant. If you do everything that is being done by everyone else, how are you creative? And we as an organization have that thing like, you need to grow, we need to grow, right? But how do you grow? You have to put that effort on your side. We can't come and give you an entire spoon feed. Like, we should show you how to make it, but what you do with it later is on you.
Especially what is happening in India, most of the restaurant and cafe owners, they want to start with the 250 ml.
Okay.
So is 250 ml means an Indian style. If you go to a small shop, you buy a drink, you instantly in less than 1 minute they finish that drink and throw the glass and leave. That is the Indian style. But in boba, you sit in a cafe, you have to sit or enjoy. You have to take some sip and you have to look for the boba from the down and chew it. Then you consume it. So it's 250 ml is finishing in 1 minute. You never consume the boba. You'll leave the boba. That's what we see in a lot of the small cafe when they start boba. They are complaining they are not taking boba because they are selling is a very less quantity of drink.
Probably they're not getting the experience of
Experience.
it.
No, the
By
example.
the time they drink, most of the drink is done. You're not waiting for enough boba to come out. So for boba, ideally, it's like if you see boba bar in all these places are doing boba great. They're serving it between a 400 to 500 ml. So the ratio of both these things need to match because what is the drink? The drink is low viscosity, it will go up fast. The boba is higher, it settles down, right? So if you give very low drink in that same amount of boba, the drink is going to get over fast. The boba is not.
Yeah. So what do you think? How are you meeting the international standards? Are we similar to what boba is received in Taiwan?
Yes, we are 90% the same quality and chewiness, everything is perfect. But the problem in India, they start in the evening sales only boba, not like a breakfast. They are taking boba.
Okay.
Like in Asian countries. So here, when we are starting with the 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock is the first boba sale is starting. So people, when they cook morning shift, and the Chinese boba or Thai boba, it will stay up to 4 to 6 hours maximum after cooking.
Okay.
But we made the boba to extend the shelf life up to 12 hours.
Okay. So extend the shelf life means from the time of cooking.
Cooking, yes.
Okay. Okay. So till 6 hours you can consume.
Now-
After that it won't be, I mean the quality deteriorates.
So the cooking also a very special way to cook it and preserve it, and when we explain to them, they are not taking. So what we did it now, instant boba. So either you put it into the hot water for 3 to 4 minutes, you use it when the customer comes, or you can use 30 seconds microwave. So this is getting more popular. So it's a single serve portion.
But as you said, texture is very important for getting.
No, you are getting the
things
same
right.
structure, same quality in the instant boba. So we developed that boba like
So you are selling only instant bobas? Is
no, we are selling both. We are selling both. So now the more popularity is coming for the, like example, you have to train your staff. Like you train the staff in 6 months, someone is giving 500 rupees extra for the salary, they will go to that place. And they will they took the salary and leave. That is the Indian style. But in other countries, it's not possible that way. You can leave the company and go anyhow. But here, they do Otherwise, they took the item and leave without 5 days, 6 days salary. Also, they will not look. But in that case, all the effort you put it, you lost. Again, you have to put training. Now, this one is simple. You put in the hot water, you serve it.
Is there any chances of, if we don't maintain that proper timing, is there any chances of overcooking and undercooking?
Yes, undercooking is even now, like he tells me this is our client, they're doing very good business. I tell him I don't like going there because I don't get the consistency every time and it doesn't taste right. So it does not make sense because they have staff changing in shifts and everything. And information dilution is a problem. What the first guy learned is now what the last guy gets. The guy in the first shift might be making it perfectly, but why the guy in the second shift not making it perfectly?
The boba business is not growing in Indian market because of the one reason, the consistency of cooking of tapioca pearls. Now, popping boba is especially used in mojito drinks.
Popping boba is something very interesting, and I think it's attracting, people,
Yeah, it's for
towards
children,
it.
especially
So
children.
how do you actually decide on the flavors for popping boba?
The popping boba is like a lot of flavors we are doing. We are doing around 40 flavors.
Okay.
Even alcohol flavors also we have.
How is it?
Yeah, but not alcohol.
Flavors. Flavors.
Only flavors.
Okay.
Then we have green chili, ginger, savory bobas. Like all custom order we are doing. We are doing for even someone from UP, especially from Lucknow. He made pani puri with boba.
Oh, okay. All
Okay,
new
so
invention
savory.
coming in.
So a lot of people are
You
doing.
hear people
Like-
come to us and say like, we want to make this.
Like example, we can do tomato ketchup in the boba format. Okay, you want to sell the burger with the boba? We are ready to do. We already have. So savory bobas also in that category.
So what I wanted to ask you is, especially popping boba, is it because of the burst experience which people, like
Exactly.
to
I think I'm
eat?
not sure. Like,
Okay.
So when I go for demonstrations, how I decide flavors, I've told Dad this, and I'm like, these vape companies have one of the most interesting flavor lineups. They mix flavors that you never thought of. They mix strawberry and guava. I'll go for the demonstration. I'll do strawberry drink with a guava popping boba, and they
possible.
drink it, and they're like, "Oh, this is
How are the flavors infused inside the popping boba?
No, when we make the it's normally in the terms of our industry, it will say as a gel.
Okay.
We are creating a gel, like a fruit gel. The gel is the one who dropping into the sodium alginate solution. This sodium alginate and calcium lactate, it react and make a iron shell. So that is the outer layer of popping boba.
Yeah. You know what? When I had that popping boba, it remembered me for the days of magic pop we used to have,
Yeah.
In 90s kids. It remembered that.
Okay, so it's interesting and we can do any flavor, especially less calcium.
Okay. These tapioca pearls are from the cassava roots,
Yeah.
right? But did you ever think that something like from the cassava root, like it's from the root vegetable, right? And something like this globally, when brand has been built behind a cassava root, how do you see that perspective towards it?
No, see, especially in India, the Keralites is the highest consumer of cassava. But now the Kerala people are not doing farming, only eating, and not much industries. And cassava is more grown in Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and Kerala is the highest manufacturer of. I was cultivating cassava, and this used for other industry in like paste, the cotton industry, like feed, animal feed, and everything. But when you look at the aspect of food, cassava is more healthier than rice. Like all aspect you took, which one is better? Cassava is always better, more healthier. So high fiber content, everything. So when we started the boba industry, and we are very happy because it's our tradition food.
Yeah. So you are also from Kochi, so that is the reason you were able to connect to it very easily.
yes.
I don't know, because see, when I had tapioca pearls, he knows I don't like tapioca growing up. I still don't like it.
Okay.
But having the drink, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. This is nice. So I showed it to him. Like,
You know,
how do we make this?
even taro drink. Taro is a yam.
Yeah.
So all this root have a more rich in all minerals and everything in the for human body.
Yeah.
But in Taiwan, they use more health benefit. So they using the health benefit only, this taro, all the type of drinks. They not use sugar much. But India, we spoil with the sugar. Then different between India and them, they use zero sugar and they use a lot of palm fat to develop the drink.
I wouldn't say we spoil it, because so I met this chef who works for a big organization, and I asked him, I'm like, so like we talk healthy, but I don't see any of those products actually being healthy. He's like, Khaleel, India as a nation, we talk about going to the gym, but after the gym we like eating samosa. So he's like, that is our perspective as a market. I don't necessarily agree
And
with it.
probably samosa, something like that, is our tradition we are passing
and
from
he's like- and
generations.
he's like, that is what he was explaining. Like, traditionally for centuries, we have been khane ke shauqeen log. Like, we love eating food.
Correct.
We love eating our sweets. He's like, we are one of the nations with the highest variety of sweets. You go to a sweet shop, you see more sweets there than you see in a pastry shop or anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
So he's like, when we are as a nation have a good sweet tooth, have a good understanding of food or eating food, like love eating food, that is the mass market that you need to address.
And two is when you compare with like Asian countries, especially Taiwan, Bangkok, Thai plus China and all this Malaysia, all this region, they use as a boba as a healthy drink. And the reason they are not using sugar. Zero sugar is that. Now we develop all type of syrups in zero sugar. Like we use the iced teas, also zero sugar. And we are planning to make like taro, matcha, Thai tea, everything with the zero sugar.
Okay.
But zero sugar have a limitation to control the sugar category, but not similar to the sugar taste.
Okay.
It will small changes will
Small
come.
changes.
But that is not accepted by the people now. So we are waiting, like the government should implement the tax on sugar.
Rightly said, sir. Because in Taiwan, it was very simple recipe. Milk, tea, and then the boba. But now here in India, it's completely changed because of however we need it, right?
So,
And as
the way we consume is very different than the way they consume.
yeah.
Like, we have this one drink called Hong Kong tea.
Okay.
So Hong Kong tea is initially a cold tea, cardamom tea, which
Okay.
is like cardamom. And I told him, let's launch it as Indian tea. He's like, it's not going to work. I'm like, why will it not work? The Gen Zs like it. We launched it. The product did not sell for almost a year. A year later, we changed the name to Hong Kong tea. It started selling.
Branding
Like,
is
it made no sense. And I'm like, it is
No, the
basically our
reason-
masala chai.
No, the reason for Indians, we said call tea. No. Even I have experience with one of the distribution discussion. So the manager, assistant manager, and tops sales head come. So the sales head was a girl.
okay.
And I asked a simple question to her before discussion. Do you like a cold tea? Her answer said, no. That is the reason it's not selling.
Yeah.
So because-
cold coffee still we can manage to have,
Yeah.
but cold tea is
Yeah,
not
no,
in our
but-
brains.
But now, if you take a right cold tea, you like much better than the coffee. So the fresh cream will give the creaminess of the richness of the cream, and it will be very tasty than a coffee. Mouthfeel.
So you started Zawaa in 2018, wherein people understanding about boba was very less, right? So what were the initial challenges, and how would you make sure that you're making a demand for people who don't know what boba is? So what were the challenges?
No, the challenges was a lot of importers, they approach us. Okay, how much you are selling? I said, we said 270 rupees. And I said, wholesale. They said, okay, how much you can produce? So we simply said we can produce only 100 kg per day. We don't want to show that, okay, we have a capacity of 5 ton when there is no 100 kg was selling in the Indian market. So these people put, how much you are selling? They are selling in 900 rupees. And we are selling in 270 rupees. You know what they said? Oh, it's a local brand. So the localized. When the time come in the India China issues, and then COVID come, so lot of importation, everything is stopped. So they started using our product. Then only they realized our product is much better than the Taiwan or Chinese one.
Okay.
So now the sale is grown very high, but now the awareness is very high. So we are looking for distribution channel to sell in pan India.
I think the awareness is also because of Insta, no?
Instagram did play a huge role. And initially when people do not have awareness, even when we were targeting restaurants, reaching out to them, we would reach out to restaurants who existingly had bubble tea in their menu somewhere.
Okay.
So, and like I told you, like initially when someone's selling 900 to 1,200 rupees a kg at wholesale, for a restaurant that's not financially viable, and if you're using 20 grams of boba also, that takes your per cost cup really high. And when it's not financially viable, no one will adopt it. India is a price sensitive market.
Correct.
So once it's financially viable, we saw massive adoption happening. And there was this one brand that we were initially working with. So they would take it from us, they would white label it.
Okay.
So he had a chain of brands. Once their franchisee or someone reached out to us and he realized the price. He's like, this guy is taking it from you for this price. He's giving it to me for 1,100. He's like, that is why my drinks are not selling. Can I buy from you directly? And I'm like, see, I'm a businessman. I like money. I like selling.
Correct.
If any problem comes to you, that is no problem.
No, even when you look at 2018, around 400 to 350 rupees was a basic drink was selling.
Drink cost like
Now
200 rupees.
Now it's 90 rupees. 80 rupees people are selling.
So how sure you were back then that this product would work globally?
You will not.
No, we are 100% sure because of the cost is the one who is not people are starting. Example, if they want to buy 1 kg, is not possible. So we put it into Amazon. So from the 2019 we started in Amazon. So people have access. So still a lot of cafes is buying from our product from the Amazon.
So it was actually a pivot. We started initially as a D2C brand. We thought we'll create a web store and everything, sell our product. And because like he said, when this ban happened, like COVID happened, then the China-India conflict happened, a lot of restrictions on imports came. Imports started slowing down. And we saw an influx of orders. And I used to, before back then in Amazon slip, we used to get the address. Like when we were printing the print slip, we would get the address and the number. So I would call these restaurants up. I'm like, sir, I see that you're buying boba. Like, we can supply boba to you from India. He's like, no, we're importing our boba. And I'm looking at his orders. I'm like, the guy is buying 40 kgs from us on Amazon. At an Amazon pricing, because of commissions and everything, we charge a much more premium on Amazon. And I would have given it to him for a better price, but okay.
How challenging was this price for you? Because this is completely depending on the raw materials you source from, right?
So in India, these raw materials are available in excess, right? And these are not, tapioca starch is not an expensive raw material in India. So initially we were arguing like, let's sell it at a premium. It was this thing that we need to sell it at an accessible price.
No, you see, like in every restaurant can start with our new program. Example, you need a less than 1,000 rupees. You can start a bubble tea brand in your shop.
And you also train people to start a bubble tea
Yes.
shop also.
Now it's not needed training also. Like new product, instant product. You open this one, but you have to use hot water. Why we are saying to use hot water? Even you can see in some Taiwanese videos also, you can see they are also using hot water. So we are using starch base. So like example, taro. Taro is purely a starch and is 100% healthier. When you compare with, when we have a last discussion with one of the chef in Thai, he said they are using 10%, less than 10% of the taro powder in the drink. They're using flavor. But we are using more than 40% of the taro powder
Okay.
in our taro powder. So it's huge difference. Two, they use animal fat to thick the product.
Okay.
And we are using pure vegetarian. So we are the first Indian brand is a pure vegetarian in all the bubble tea item.
Oh, that's interesting.
We never add any kind of animal fat or animal things.
Okay.
Yes, some animal like milk products are there. That is 100% it is in the this one. It's a salt from the milk we are using. But the milk is we consider as in India is vegetarian.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to start a new boba cafe, they can come to you. They can get all the products from Zawaa, right?
Yes,
So what are all the products you have at Zawaa?
we have we have a boba, 3 type of boba, like tapioca pearl first, then popping boba second, then konjac boba we started.
What is konjac boba?
You see, you know elephant yam? Same.
It's made out of that.
Made of elephant yam.
Okay.
So gel that comes out of it, that's extracted. So we create a boba that's more jelly-like. So have you heard of shirataki rice and shirataki noodles?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's basically the same raw material that makes shirataki rice and shirataki noodles.
Okay.
So it's 0 calories, high on fiber.
So that we are making. So three kind of boba we are making. Then we make premixes. So the premixes, our difference between the premixes, like in India, all the shakes need thick. 2 is now the new culture is Swiggy, Zomato, Blinkit, Zepto. All these brands as bringing the drink to our house. So minimum 20 to 30 minutes it take. So like you are using ice cream to make shakes in the olden days, we made this powder. You can use milk or condensed milk and ice.
Okay.
You make the same category of shakes, but the shakes, the transportation time, the 30 minutes, that one is melt, our one never melt.
Okay.
It will become more thicker. You shake it, you will get same feeling and same. Even our shake, you can keep it in the fridge 3 days after also it will intact. The thickness will maintain, but others will not maintain. When the ice cream is melt, finish. So that is the difference. So this all type of, like example, any flavor you are doing in the Indian market, we are available. Now like mojito culture is very high.
So we have syrups.
We have syrups.
Okay.
And we have iced teas in mojitos.
So we have iced tea powders.
Icy powders.
Matcha.
No,
not matcha.
Yes, we have iced tea in matcha and black tea.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Green tea and black tea.
Now matcha is not the matcha that you get like at these premium places that they use. They say ceremonial grade. We don't know what's going in it. But what a matcha that is more accessible to people. Like a normal person, 400 rupees for a matcha drink is too much. He just wants to know what matcha is. It's more like, I would say it's a gateway product to understand the taste profile. And if people like it, then they can go into those other categories.
We are getting green leaves.
Okay.
Then we process it, and we use the same grinder they use in Japan, the strong grinder to grind our matcha. We are doing in-house only.
Okay. We have so many varieties, okay? So these varieties, are to sustain in the market, and also one more question which arises is, because we have so many varieties, the real boba tea or the bubble tea ka authenticity is getting deteriorated?
No, because
No,
I think-
authentic. No, I will give the difference. Authentic boba, everywhere boba is same. How to cook, how to preserve it, how to serve it. If you know this one, all boba will same. Most of the people not using the proper way of cooking, the proper preservation, and proper way of making boba. That's why, if you, like example, you went to a shop, you consume a boba, then you said, okay, boba is very soggy, it's not tasty. You will not buy again. That's what's happening in Indian market. But when you get a proper training and start the business, your business will grow. Even I will give you example. The people who started with us a small cart today have around 8 outlet
Lovely.
and 4 or 5. Even I give another example in Pune. Pune, she made a mistake. When the college they finished, now they married. Okay, the college finished, they both came and they started. What they did they went and rented a restaurant, a small portion, they started bubble tea. Now the restaurant is not doing well, the bubble tea is much client. So they throw them out. What they did, they exactly the opposite, they started their own shop because they don't have a confidence to this business will grow. Now she is giving a franchisee of 15 lakhs.
Okay.
So the growth of the business is from Pune, and they have around 8 outlet. On 8 outlet, and she started giving 15 lakhs for this one. Even Gujarat, there is a brand. They are also giving around 15 lakhs. They are buying a boba from us, and so many brands is buying from us.
Okay.
But coming
Increased
back to
market.
about the authenticity.
Authenticity is, I'll tell you, authenticity. Like Taiwanese style is like watery.
Okay.
But Indian style is more thicker. And in Taiwanese style, in every drink, they add green tea or black tea. But India, if you every, like example, strawberry drink, strawberry shake. If you add tea, you will not like it. But they add green tea in that one. So that's the reason, if you look at the shops, there is a lot of port there. Like they use Assam tea, Ceylon tea, Darjeeling tea, as well as oolong tea. Like these all the drinks. So here, this oolong tea means what? There's no difference between oolong tea and normal tea. They didn't identify because we will not drink as a passion in the tea. But if you say about coffee, they know that Arabica, they know the other coffee. Still they have understanding. But tea, they don't care about the tea. They don't like the tea. The tea means with the milk, tea, they drink.
We
Correct.
say like we do maintain a level of authenticity in terms of flavors. So whenever anyone comes, taro, matcha and Thai tea has to be there in your menu. When you call yourself a bubble tea, those are one of the most, we call it the holy trinity flavors.
Okay, coming to boba, how do you evaluate the boba? Because is it because of the elasticity or how it pops or because of the
No, it's a,
sweetness?
see, the popping boba is not for Chinese. It's 1940s for caviar. It's a Spanish invention.
Okay.
And what the Chinese did they made the equipment to make very easy and long time preservating system. Like 1 year they can keep it. So in beginning they started as a 3 to 5 days. Like in the 5-star hotel, the caviar is not available. Caviar is very expensive. So they want to make duplicate caviar. So it's a sodium alginate and calcium lactate, but direct spherification. In Chinese, what they did it, reverse spherification. So it will pop in the mouth in after 1 year also.
Okay.
So it's not boba. It's added into the boba industry only.
So
Because of the round shape, they become name of boba and add into the infuse in the system. And it is started in 1940s in Spanish.
Much earlier.
So
it was basically, molecular gastronomy in restaurants and 5-star hotels started back then. So that fine dining culture, it was a part of that. Maybe some guy from China, when they saw there is a potential in this,
They added into
fruit flavors.
fruit
and
flavor, everything.
Flavors.
Okay.
Something
Now the konjac boba is entirely different. Konjac boba is because of the elasticity, and it can replace with the milk. Example, we are launching a product very soon. It's already we are waiting for our can mold to come. It's already started.
It's ready to drink?
Ready to drink.
Okay.
And 6 months shelf life.
Okay.
No, if it's water based, it's a 1.5 year shelf life with the boba. So it's similar to tapioca pearls, the konjac we are using.
Okay.
The best part, it will not melt with the water.
Okay.
But starch one, it will melt with the water. It will not stay a long time. So instant purpose, we can use tapioca, but konjac for the long time. So nobody in India doing konjac milk base. Like example from Lady Boba, the brand called from China, is coming to Indian market, and they're using it's from China. It is coming from either from Vietnam or China, and these brands are popular in India. But the taste wise, they use instead of milk, they use
soy milk.
soya milk and other stuff.
Coming to, every product has a critic. Okay. For example, coffee has a caffeine, ice cream has sugar. And coming to boba, it has, a lot of carbs. Okay. So what do you think, going forward, how should people, actually, receive or probably have boba teas?
Oh, see, boba tea, we already developed the tapioca pearls with more fiber.
Okay.
So we have fibers.
But in Indian market, when we say that, okay, we have developed a boba, is like 20 rupees extra with a high fiber, they don't care. The people who selling for their benefit only, not for the people benefit. So the people benefit, first of all, the government have to put the tax on sugar. Then boba industry will become more healthier. Not only all kind of business, all kind of cafes, the sugar supposed to be
On that
more
note,
tax.
you had
She's asking about how consumers have to perceive the product.
Yeah, exactly. Because
So-
what people are, telling these days. In fact, I've seen some videos in Insta as well saying that anything in moderation is, good to consume, right? So on that note, what is your
See,
perspective?
I love bubble tea,
Huh.
but I say like it's a nice drink that people should try. But is that something you should be drinking and eating 3 minutes a day?
I will give example.
Right.
Example, morning you are taking a puri set. Okay, a 1 plate puri. Okay, instead of you are taking a bubble tea, low sugar. Okay, if it's in Taiwanese style, low sugar, which one is healthier? Boba is healthier than the puri, because puri have a lot of oil, then starch. When you compare the starch, tapioca is more healthier. So health aspect, we have to bring a culture for health aspect.
Yeah. And also, as you said, you're anyways coming with the zero sugar products as well, which you are going to introduce. So I think
We already
that
introduced.
will also
It is already in the market.
Okay.
So
People are selling
But
it.
back to the perception of people, I tell my friends, they're like, dude, it has so much carbs. And I'm like, you want protein shake? Go drink protein shake. Keep drinking bubble tea. So anyone below Gen Zs are our ideal target audience. So anyone between 12 to 30 is
Why do you think it's not reaching people beyond 40s or 50s? Because still I have, when I'm supposed to come and sit, opposite to you, I was asking, did you have? Even for me, I have had only twice boba tea. Okay? So still there are a lot of people, even my age, they have not had boba teas. So what would be the because for this? What do
So
you think?
because I this is where I come in. So I tell that, and I'm like, he tells that's targeted for everyone. I'm like, no, because people in their 40 and 50 are more settled down. They want what they're aware of, what they already understand. A new thing is a challenge for them.
Or probably they are in the comfort zone.
They're in the comfort zone. Whereas Gen Zs, on the other hand, if it's interesting enough, we don't mind if we have to go to moon for it. We have willing to do it.
No, even my age.
He does not eat sushi.
No.
We bought sushi at home.
Okay.
Any new dish, we'd say this is a Chinese dish. He's like, no, Chinese food. Acha nahi hoga. And like, have you tried it?
No, say even I have a lot of experience in China having food. A lot of challenge. I take it in China in year 2000 when I was first time in China. It's a very interesting. But the Indian, that masala taste
That has to be there.
is different. But like example, if you go to Europe, okay, in any city in Europe, you will find an Indian restaurant. So we'll go to the Indian restaurant.
True.
I tell when this done, you can't eat Italian food expecting Indian taste. You detach yourself from Indian food. You keep the Indian taste at home. You're trying something new. Try it with the opinion of trying something new. It is not supposed to taste like your Indian.
Like we are saying the Chinese dish. Like in India, the Chinese dish are selling in the Chinese way. No, only noodles are there, but rest everything is Indian masala. So similar way, we also created in bubble tea in Indian style.
Okay.
So that is our growth.
Okay. And moreover, I think it's also the adoption we have had from childhood, no? So few things you don't. Right. So we have come to the last, my questions are over. So we'll be playing one small game. Okay. Shall we start?
Yes.
Yeah. Black boba or flavored boba?
Flavored.
Black boba.
Instant boba or traditional slow cooked?
Instant.
Instant boba.
Okay. Texture matters more or taste matters more?
Both equally.
Both equally.
Okay. Popping boba is the future? Yes or no?
Konjac.
Konjac is the
Okay. Safe flavors or crazy experimental flavors?
crazy experimental flavors.
Sir, safe flavors?
No, it's crazy.
Okay.
We also do a lot of flavors.
Okay. Thai tea or matcha?
Thai
Thai
tea.
tea.
Indianized flavors you would launch or skip?
No, even matcha, we make Indianized.
You see, we haven't explored that market yet, so let's keep that aside. But our product, I've told.
But still people are using, but we are not able to give because we are saying, okay, minimum orders quantity.
For you?
I would say matcha. I don't like matcha.
No, I like matcha.
Okay. Right. So we have come to the end of the conversation. It was lovely knowing you both. And sir, the insights which you gave, and Khaleel also you. Okay, it was so much of information. And what I could understand is you are growing the market. It's completely a new market which you are growing because you have so many other flavors and you were the first manufacturers of boba. And one more interesting thing what I read about bubble tea is the bubble tea is the name which came in Taiwan because of the bubbles or the froth which was made. But we call it bubble tea, right?
No, I'll tell you what happened. See, in beginning of 80s up to 90s, people doesn't know English in the Chinese language. The Chinese language speaking, they are very limited to the English language. Even still, they have a lot of equipment to translate immediately to answer. Now, that time, they made boba. They know name they give boba is their culture name. But when it's coming to the English, they don't know how to translate boba. So what they said, boba in the tea. So even bubble in the tea, they said bubble tea. That become bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea name comes like this.
The bubble tea name, where if you actually do a deep research, there are multiple sources. So it's not, you cannot say like they're saying the multiple schools are sorry. Everyone has their own justified way. I like calling it boba tea, you call it bubble tea. At the end of the day, it's the same product.
It's the same, yeah.
But how we have differentiated for India is boba tea is tapioca pearls inside the drink.
Yeah.
Bubble tea is the one that bursts in your mouth. So understand it, take it.
That's how we understand. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is High on Why, which pushes you to act. Do subscribe our channel and also press the bell icon to get the updates.